Fluffy goes apple picking. I love apples. School was almost over for the day. Fluffy was napping. We will have a picnic tomorrow, Miss Day told her class when we go. Apple picking, everyone called. That woke Fluffy up. Apples, he thought. I love apples. We'll go to the orchard, said Miss Day. We'll see hundreds of apple trees and thousands of apples. Thousands, thought Fluffy. His eyes grew wide. Who knew there was that many apples? We will pick apples from the apple tree, said Miss Day. Then what? Will we do with some apples? Eat them, everyone called. Oh, yum, thought Fluffy. I love apples. Miss Day said, wait, can Fluffy come apple picking too? Can he? Thought Fluffy. I mean, can I? Can I please? Of course he can, said Miss Day. Fluffy loves apples. Right, thought Fluffy. I-L-O-V, love apples. Just then, Lena from Miss Lee's class came through the door. She was holding Kiss. Kiss's cage is a mess, said Lena. I'll bet, thought Fluffy. Mr. Lee wants to give it a good cleaning, said Lena. Can Kiss have a sleepover with Fluffy tonight? No way, thought Fluffy. Sure, Miss Day. Lena put Kiss into Fluffy's cage. Kiss ran off to Fluffy's food bowl. Then he started eating Fluffy's food. Goodbye, supper, thought Fluffy. He was too excited about apple picking to be mad. Kiss ate every bite of Fluffy's food. Then she ran over to the pile of paper. Hey, that's my bed, said Fluffy. Too bad, said Kiss. Fluffy crawled on into his tube. He was not happy that Kiss had taken his bed, but he was too excited about apple picking to be mad. Fluffy closed his eyes, but he could not fall asleep. For one thing, he was hungry. Honk burr, but that's not what kept Fluffy awake. He was too excited about apple picking to sleep. Fluffy tried counting apples. 1, 2, 1 apple, 2 apple, 3 apples. He counted, but even that did not help. At last, the sun came up. Fluffy had been awake all night long. Apples, thought Fluffy. They can wear a pig out. Kiss goes apple picking. Miss Day and the kids came into the classroom. Emmy and Wade ran over to Fluffy's cage. Fluffy doesn't look so good, said Emma. He looks sleepy, said Wade. Kiss looks wide awake, said Wade. Let's take her apple picking too. What, thought Fluffy? A friend for Fluffy, said Emma. What a good idea. Not really, thought Fluffy. Come on, sleepy Fluffy, said Emma. She picked him up and carried him on the bus. Wade carried Kiss. But the bus drove into the orchard. Everyone got out and ran into the apple trees. Fluffy was too sleepy to pick apples, said Emma. What wrong, thought Fluffy. You can still have fun, Fluffy, said Emma. What? You can watch Kiss apple picking. You must be joking, thought Fluffy. Kiss picked another apple. She ate it up. Then she ate another one and another one. Too bad, you are too sleepy to eat apple, Fluffy, said Emma. I could never be that sleepy, thought Fluffy. Wade put Kiss into the basket of apples. Have all you want, he said. Kiss started chomping the apple. Fluffy could not believe his eyes. Kiss was an apple-eating machine. Fluffy jumped out of Emma's hand. Then he ran for the basket of apples. Look out, Kiss, he thought. Here I come. He took a flying leap. Oh, banged into the food bowl. Ow, thought Fluffy. Fluffy, said Emma, are you all right? He was in his cage. He did not see any apples. You were dreaming, said Emma. Fluffy heard a terrible groan. He turned and saw Kiss. She was lying on the back, holding her tummy. Ooh, said Kiss, your food made me sick. Kiss doesn't look so good, said Emma. Maybe she ate too much, said Wade. I'll take her back to Mr. Lee. Emma picked up Fluffy. Let's go apple picking, she said. All right, thought Fluffy. Let's go. Fluffy goes apple picking. Miss Day's class rode to the orchard. Everyone got off the bus. Fluffy sniffed off the air. Smells like apples, he thought. When do we eat? Welcome to Hill Orchard. I'm a man. I am Mr. Hill. And who is this? I asked. He saw Fluffy. This is Fluffy, said Emma. He is one fine pig, said Mr. Hill. That's me, thought Fluffy. Mr. Hill picked up Fluffy and put her on his shoulder. One fine pig needs one fine apple, he said. One, thought Fluffy. About now. Climb into the wagon. Mr. Hill told the kid, I'll put you on top of the hill with my tractor. Apples grow best on hilltops. Everyone climbed into the wagon. Go, Mr. Hill, thought Fluffy. Get me to those apples. Mr. Hill drove past a big red barn. Now, muchachos, apples, he said. I grow Fuji apples, too. I also grow kind of Granny Smith. I'll have one of each, thought Fluffy. Mr. Hill stopped at the top of the hill. Everyone jumped out of the wagon. Mr. Hill passed our basket. Fill these up with apples, he said. Hey, Mr. Hill, thought Fluffy. How about filling me up with apples? Mr. Hill walked around the orchard. Fluffy rolled his shoulders. Eat while you pick, said Mr. Hill. There's nothing as good of apple right off the tree. Emma bit off into an apple. Chomp. What does a pig have to do around here to get an apple, thought Fluffy. Okay, pig, said Mr. Your turn. He held Fluffy to the branch. Fluffy grabbed the apple. He pulled. Nothing happened. He pulled even harder. Nothing happened. Fluffy pulled up all his might. All of a sudden, Fluffy slipped out of Mr. Hill's hand. Oops, said Mr. Hill. The branch snapped back fast. Then the apple went flying. So did Fluffy. Ah, thought Fluffy. Fluffy landed on her thumb. Mr. Day turned and saw Fluffy sitting in her apple bag. Fluffy, she said, where did you come from? I'll tell you later, thought Fluffy. Right now, I got an apple to eat. He took a bite. Chomp! Mr. Hill drove everyone down the hill. Then he spread a cloth on the ground. Then he passed around the bread and cheese. Mr. Hill poured apple cider and the kids ate the apple. That's what they had picked themselves. Fluffy did, too. He thought. This is one fine picnic. After the picnic, everyone lined up for a picture. Say apple, said Mr. Wait, said I have a better idea. Let's say Fluffy. Everyone called Fluffy. It was one fine picture.